Today I want to show you how to make salmon in Parmesan cream sauce, so make sure you follow the recipe entirely in order to get the best results. So for this recipe we need the following ingredients. As you can see in this situation I'm using skinless salmon. It's not really point using it with the skin on, because once you cook the salmon in the Parmesan cream sauce, you're not gonna get it crispy or anything like that. 1 bowl of baby spinach, half small white onion, which is gonna get chopped finely, 3 cloves of garlic, which they're gonna be chopped in the same way as the onion. We've got double cream or heavy cream. This is 600 milliliters. We're probably not gonna use the whole thing, but there you have it. Parmigiano Reggiano, we're gonna be using about 30-40 grams of it, nicely grated, about 25 grams of butter, 1 lemon, and we're gonna be using both the juice and the zest. Salmon works well with dill, so I've got here some fresh dill. A few sprigs of dill should do the job. We need about 1 tablespoon of veg oil, some veg stock in case the sauce gets a bit too heavy. You can obviously use chicken stock or even fish stock because we're making fish. Salt and pepper, our best friends. And now let's get into it. We begin by cooking the salmon, so set the pan on high heat. Before you adding the salmon, make sure that you're adding some seasoning, a pinch of salt and a pinch of freshly grounded black pepper. And also make sure that you do these on both sides. Now when your pan is hot enough, go in with that tablespoon of veg oil. And after that, straight in with the salmon. While your salmon is cooking, which by the way, you don't need to cook it all the way through because there'll be more cooking happening in the Parmesan cream sauce. So probably about a minute, 2 minutes on each side is all you need, or when it starts getting golden brown in color. Okay, so we're removing the salmon off the heat. It looks just perfect for what we need. And now just set it on the side and let's move on to the next step. I'm not gonna use the whole butter in the end. We have here 20 grams, probably 10 will do the job. That's just because we ended up with quite a bit of oil from the salmon being an oily fish. We've got enough oil in there. So butter goes in, and after that, go in with the onion and the garlic. Obviously use the same pan because there is a lot of flavor in there after we cook the salmon. So don't change the pan, don't clean it or anything like that. Make sure you mix in from time to time and cook the onion and the garlic for about 2-3 minutes or until the onion starts becoming translucent. After about 3 minutes, go with the zest from the lemon. Lemon juice. So the juice from a half lemon goes straight in. Now is the time when the cream goes in. And I'm gonna go in with half at the beginning. I don't think we're gonna need more than that. Once you added the cream, make sure that you reduce your sauce slightly. But in the same time, don't increase the heat. You want to keep it a simmering temperature the whole time. You got to add about 30 to 40 grams of Parmesan in order to feel some sort of Parmesan flavor in there. Mix everything together until well combined and go right away with the spinach. Try to use baby spinach, it blends better into the sauce, and if you're using normal spinach then try to break it apart. The spinach, it has quite a bit of liquid inside, you know, and when you cook it, it releases that liquid. But in case the sauce is still too thick, then you know what to do. Then you can add a bit of the veg stock that we prepared earlier. At this point, I want to add some seasoning. So, a 1/4 teaspoon of table salt, a good pinch of freshly grounded black pepper. This might not be it, but we'll taste again at the end to see how the sauce feels like. Now, mix the spinach into the sauce, and right after it gets slightly wilted, we can add in the salmon that we cooked earlier. And if you have any juice left over from when we rested the salmon, this goes in as well because it's got so much flavor. Now, after you added the salmon, cook it at simmering temperature for about 3 to 4 minutes or until the salmon is cooked all the way through, because you remember we've not cooked it entirely at the beginning. After about 3 minutes of cooking, finish the dish with fresh dill. And if you want to add it to some sort of garnish, this works well with mashed potatoes, with rice, or with pasta. As a matter of fact, I've got here a really good mashed potato recipe, and if you want to check it out, go for it.